What does G7 stands for? G7 stands for Group of Seven Industrialized Nations. It used to be known as the G8 Group of Eight, until 2014 when Russia was excluded because of its annexation of Crimea from Ukraine. Why was G7 created? The G7 was created more than 4 decades ago as an annual gathering of political leaders to discuss and exchange ideas on a broad range of issues, including global economy, security and energy. France, Italy, Japan, the United Kingdom, the United States and West Germany formed the Group of Six in 1975 so that the non-communist powers could come together to discuss economic concerns, which at the time included inflation and recession following an OPEC oil embargo. Canada joined the following year. Russia eventually joined in 1998, and its inclusion was meant as a signal of cooperation between East and West after the Soviet Union's collapse in 1991. The G7 is an informal bloc and takes no mandatory decisions, so the leaders' declarations at the end of the summit are not binding. Which countries are members of the G7? The group includes the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, Japan, France and Italy. Together, the G7 countries represent 40% of global GDP and 10% of the world's population. The European Union has been involved in G7 work since 1977, and is represented at the summit by the President of the European Commission, the EU's executive branch, Jean-Claude Juncker, and the President of the European Council, Donald Tusk. The EU has gradually been included in all political discussions on the agenda despite not having official member status. This would have been Juncker's last G7, as he is soon to be replaced by his successor, Ursula von der Leyen, following the European elections that took place in May. However, on Monday it was announced that Juncker will not travel to Biarritz for the summit since he needs to continue his recovery after having had emergency surgery at the weekend. Why was Russia kicked out of the G8? Russia was kicked out of the then G8 in 2014 after it annexed Crimea from Ukraine, which was seen by leaders as a violation of Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Subscribe Immy Noida educational channel for upcoming update. Sayonara.